All praise the Creator, nobody else. Peace and love. So, I don't really care for the King James Version Bible, but in order to make it easy for folks to follow this, because I know this is a rough subject, and most of y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all really don't want to hear it. But it's the truth, right? Now, when you're reading the King James, you have to understand that it's always a double part or a two-part thing going on. Sometimes it's a three-part thing going on, depending on what you're reading. But let's get to just the simpleness of it right now. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence. In other words, respect your wife. Don't call her bitch. Don't call her name. Disrespect your wife. Even if she acting crazy, you still respect your wife. If she's acting crazy, you can tell she's acting crazy. If she's talking not making sense, you can tell her you're not making any sense. Because that's good correction. But if you should never call her a bitch. You should never call her a hoe. You should never call her a name. I'm proud, not proud. I want to say proud. I'm happy that I have not done that to my wife. I have not called my wife a bitch or any hoes or anything like that, because she is not any of those things. She is a woman, just emotional, a little too emotional. Yeah, that's me, but that's my opinion. And likewise, also the wife unto the husband. Here's the problem. Now, thank you, Creator, for working on me, because 2 years ago, I would not have been able to do this if my wife was not giving me this 24/7 all the time. And unfortunately, marriage, our women, they don't do this all the time. They will hit you. They will throw things around the house. They will yell. They will disrespect you. They will call you names. That's not giving this to your husband. If your husband is not calling you a bitch or anything like that, then you should be giving him this 24/7. It doesn't matter about your feelings. It don't matter how you feel. You're going by what the Creator say. I didn't write none of these books. I didn't make not one law. It is what it is. Likewise, also the wives onto the husband. So the wife need to give the husband this. One more time. The wife 24/7 needs to give the husband this 24/7. Especially if the husband is not disrespecting her, he's not calling out her name, he's not calling any bees or hoes or anything like that, then he should always be getting this from her, because he's already given it to her. If she's not giving this back, something's wrong with that picture. She needs to look at herself. Corinthians, okay. Hey, don't get mad. It's the truth. For the unbelieving husband. So if you don't believe in the truth of the Creator only, okay, is sanctified by the wife. So if your wife believes in the Creator only, now she can't guide you, she can't tell you what to do. That's not her place. She's not the Creator. Only the Creator's over us. She's not over us. She has to stay in her lane. But the fact that she's serving the Creator, the husband will see how she's doing, what she's doing, and he'll get more sanctified, and he'll be a believer. And it will help out the husband and the wife. There we go. And the unbeliever wife is sanctified by the husband. As a husband, you actually are supposed to teach her, take her by the hand and lead her. Sometimes you gotta let her hand go. Just do you. You know what I'm saying? Don't cheat or anything. And eventually she'll have to follow you. Because without you holding her hand, the woman's always lost. That's why we are the head. The Creator made it that way because he made a spiritual female entity at one point. Y'all know her as Lilith or Lilibeth, or now Leviathan. She turned on the Creator and he vanished her into the deepest pits of hell way under the ocean and turned her into Godzilla Leviathan. She's every certain 25 something odd thousand years, just enough to keep her alive. That's pure torture. That's kind of, I wouldn't have did that, but hey, I'm not the creator, so I know the creator's in me, but I'm not. I just don't know. I mean, hey, I got a heart. I don't know what to say. Anyways, so she's still down there. Damn, that's so fucked up. Anyways, so of course that's why he did that, because she fucked up. So guess what, wives? The creator made y'all pay for it. Y'all paying for her sin too. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And then y'all came against us and didn't listen to us. Although the dude messed up, but actually, he was actually had brain surgery done on him. They took the disc out of his brain and tricked Naga. So he has a reason why he was so confused. You wasn't. You just chose it. It is what it is. I ain't blaming you. The fact is that we took. Anyways, that's just an old story. Let's not even get into that anymore. I'm tired of that story anyway. Okay, but it's true. Unless we're your child unclean. So, unless your child was unclean, but now they are holy. So your children will become holy. Okay, that's assuming that you're one of our people. Okay. So this talks about when your husband is, I'm going to speed it up. So if your husband dies, if you read this, then your brother's husband, right, after she mourns, now, next scripture, is supposed to what? He is supposed to do the duties, not sexual, just, because he can't touch your wife, even if you're dead. He can't do that. That's nasty. But he has to fit the bill. He has to fit the bill. He has to pay for her bills, pay for her food, her clothes, and everything until she has another husband. And then after she gets married to somebody else, he don't have to fit the bill no more. So it was a short, temporary thing. So maybe for a month or two, this dude's brother's wife, and the dude's brother died. So the wife is just there, a widow. So he makes sure she's straight as far as money-wise for a month or two. And then she gets married a month or two later. Boom, everything's straight. Now, if the guy does not want to do that, you are supposed to what? Go, because he refused. See, brother refuses to rise up. That means to do what? You don't want to what? Perform the duties of my husband's brother, which is what? Fit the bill for 2-3 months. And then she gets married, you don't have to fit the bill, and she gets married to a new guy now. She's remarried, and now she has a whole other husband, which is not you. For all you nasties out there, I already know what y'all be thinking. Okay, if brethren dwell together and one of them die, okay, this is going a little more deeper. We're going to get into that part. You're going to take one step back, bam. All right. Whoa. I went way down there. All right, yeah, forgive me, y'all. Okay, so there we go again. Bible verses about husband and wives. What is it? What? What do you want? You gotta go outside? Hold on, y'all. I gotta find out what the dog wants. Okay, forgive me. I had a little intermission. I had to go try to take care of this dog. Spilled my drink on the floor, so it took longer to get back. Trying to take care of the dog. I was trying to figure out what she wanted. She just really wants attention. Okay. Bible verses about husband and wives. All right. So, now I don't really like the New Testament. We all know how I feel about this New Testament, but there are some things that are true in it, and there's some things that are not. So here we go. I'm only gonna read. I'll let you know if it's not true. I'll let you know. Anyways, Peter 3:7. Oh, I hate the New Testament. Anyways, likewise, ye husband, deal with them according to knowledge. So your knowledge ought to be how she acting, why she acting like that. You know, when she sees she's acting, when you see she's acting out of order and she's out of line, don't be out of line with her. You have to stand your ground, state your facts. Don't yell. Don't call her the B word. Don't call her the C word. Don't call her H word. Don't call her no names. She's making no sense. Tell her she's making no sense. If she's sounding crazy, tell her you sounding crazy. Or she's acting crazy, tell her you're acting crazy. They don't want you telling her that. They need to know what they're doing. Yeah, dealing with them according to knowledge. Now, if she's completely out of line, where she's gonna cause you to lose your children, using knowledge. Deal with them with knowledge. These women not like men. They're not like us. Cold hard facts. They are, the Bible describes them as the weaker vessel because they have emotions and feelings. I'm just gonna be honest. When the devil attacks them, he try to use them against you every chance he can. That's what the devil does. And women have to start acknowledging this and understanding what's going on and stop letting the devil use them, no matter how they feel. So you gotta deal with them according to knowledge. That's what I do with my wife. Giving honor unto now the wife. Now you honor her by what? Being faithful, not cheating, work, give her money, bills gotta get paid, food's on the table, make sure she's clothed, tell her she did a good job at certain shit, be nice to her, all that good mushy stuff. Okay? So you honor her, okay? But look at this. Okay? As unto you. Now she's unto you as what? The weaker vessel. I'm not the one that wrote this. She is the weaker vessel. The devil is going to jump in her, literally get in her body, and the devil is literally going to make her say shit or act the way she got no business acting. This is what he does with women. You got to deal with them with what? Knowledge. Right? Right there. Knowledge. That she is the weaker vessel. So you see I wasn't lying. And as being hers together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. You get this? So what you should be worrying about. You know the devil's going to use her. You have a sit with the Creator. That's why I talk to the Creator a lot. People think I be thinking out loud and talking to myself. No, I think out loud because I be talking to the Creator. Even though I go like, oh, that's what it is. Oh, wow. I see what they're talking about. I understand. I say stuff like that all the time. I'm actually talking to the Creator. Folks don't understand what I'm doing. You know, some folks try to think it's attention seeking. No, it's not. I'm not worried about y'all. I'm talking to the Creator. Mind your business. And be conversation. See your way out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay? But anyways, being here together of the grace. Right? So see, grace is a pagan word. Now, this is what the fucked up shit is. Grace means that she's going to cause you problems. She's under grace. She's under a pagan statue. It means the devil can use her. That's what it's basically telling you. But your wife should not be under no grace because it's pagan. She should be under the Creator, but she has to follow all his rules. She should not be wearing no pants ever. She should always have a dress all the time, all the way down to her ankles, even if she's working. She's telling you it is what it is. You don't like it, deal with the Creator. I didn't make the rules, he did. You ought to not ever talk back to your husband, anything like that, or disrespect your husband, or call him out his name, especially when he's not doing that to you. You're totally out of line, and the Creator will deal with you accordingly, and the husband will deal with you accordingly too, because the husband's going to start doing certain things different. He's going to start switching up on you, acting different, and not really dealing with you as much. You know, might work a lot more, and basically turn out to be home a good 80 to 90% of the time just so he ain't got to deal with you, because you ain't acting right, because you're not following the fully like you're supposed to, understanding what marriage is all about and how you honor your husband. Okay, that your prayers be not hindered. So you need to be talking to her all the time, because what she will do, she's going to try to hinder your prayer when the devil jumps in there, because she's the weaker vessel. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I deal with reality. I shoot straight from the hip. I'm a straight shooter. Ecclesiastics, right? Here we go. Okay. Nevertheless, let everyone of you in particular so love his wife. You ought to love her. Love your wife even as himself. Love her even as you love yourself. But you should not accept anything from your wife that you would not accept from yourself. That's why you should not call her any names. You should never hit her. Don't call her any hoes or bees, anything. Stand up for her. Stick up for her. I'm not saying she's always going to do the same for you, but she's supposed to do the same for you. That's why I said those who haven't find a wife, find it a good thing. That implies she's supposed to be a good thing. Not every wife is a good thing. And the wife see that she reverses her husband. So what you need to stop with, women, you representing your husband. So you have no authority to act up or act silly or act and get in your emotions and talk trash and back to the husband, because you are supposed to be doing what the Creator said. This is what the Creator said. I didn't make this up. That's right. The Creator said this. If you don't like it, talk to the Creator. It's not my problem. I didn't make the rules. I didn't write no book. These are not my ideas. It is what it is. Okay? First Corinthians, let the husband render unto the wife due beloved. Oh, we already read that one. That was read, and when we just got off of. Okay, all right. That's what I just came off of to go deep into that. All right. So we read that. All right, let's go here since we already read that. See, how the heck did I do that? I don't know. Maybe I clicked on that, but I probably didn't realize it. Okay, where am I at? There we go. Okay, Ecclesiastics. Sorry about that. I'm messing up over here. Let's make it easier. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as unto the Creator. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as unto the Creator. You are supposed to submit yourself to your husband as if he is the Creator, although he is not. Like you would do for the Creator, even though he's not the Creator. You see this? This what the Creator's rules are. These are not my rules. Wives, submit yourselves unto your husband as unto the Creator. You are supposed to submit yourselves to your husband as you would do for the Creator. This is what the book says. I'm not saying worship him. I'm not saying call him master. Don't do that. I'm saying give him the utmost respect. Never call him out his name. Never put your hands on him. Never call him a bitch. None of that shit. Never talk back to him. Raise your voice at him. Yell at him. Never tell him shut up or be quiet. Give him the utmost respect as if the Creator was sitting right in front of you. This is what the book said. Don't get mad at me. It's the truth. You don't like it? Talk to the Creator. Sorry, I didn't make the rules. The Creator did it, and I told you why. Leviathan tried to poop on the Creator, so therefore he turned into what? Lilith tried to poop on the Creator, so he not literally poop, but I tried to do him wrong. Tried to do the Creator wrong. So the Creator turned her into a freaking prehistoric, biggest dinosaur that they call what's the name? Godzilla. And I beat the name. And she's under the ground, the deepest part of the oceans where you can't go sound asleep. She wakes up every 25-something thousand, 100 years or something that to eat. Just enough to keep her alive. Yo, that's torture. That's fucked up. But I'm not the Creator, so I'm going to shut my mouth so I don't get in trouble. Okay? I know he's in us, but I better not be a dummy or I better not act foolish. You feel me? So I know my place. I'm going to stay in my lane. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as the Creator, not Mr. C, is the head of the people, because we are the church. And he is the service of the body. Okay? So therefore, you must honor, this telling you straight up, you have to honor your husband to the utmost extent, because if you don't, the Creator's going to punish you heavenly, and you're going to pay. And the husband can't do anything. He can't protect you. That's on you. Everything you do, every little tiny thing you do, the Creator nitpicks on you women. He gonna punish you for it. As the church is subjective unto the Creator, so let the wives be unto her own husband. And everything, no matter what he says, she's supposed to, yes sir. Okay, honey. You know what's best. I'm not making this up. This is what the Creator said. If you don't do that, you will be punished. This is the Creator's rules, not mine. I didn't write this book. I didn't make this up. You sit in front of your face, word for word, verbatim. I didn't make the rules or the laws. I wouldn't have done it that way, but it is that way, and it has to be that way. And I see why it has to be that way. The Creator was right, and everything the Creator said. Now, every time I research the Creator said, I find out the Creator's always right. So if you're not honoring your husband as if he is as if you honor the Creator, then you're not doing your job. Husband, this is what scriptures say. I'm not making this up. Husband, love your wives as the Creator also loved the church. So have mercy on her. Don't call her out her name. Don't call her any B's and H's. I don't call my wife any of that stuff. All right. Don't yell at her. Don't stoop to her level when she starts acting up. Because then you'll be wrong too. And give himself for you'll be punished. So anyways, okay, church, and give himself for it. So he would, if he had to, he would die protecting you. And that's how I feel about my family and my wife. I feel about my wife, the kids that I had, that unfortunately my ex-wife. We ain't gonna get into that, but yeah, I'm still hurt over that. That's so messed up how. Anyways, wives, your job is to act right so that you don't lose your kids. Because this system will take your kids if you know how to act. They don't care about you or your kids, unfortunately. So anyways, for these cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. So you can't treat him messed up. You got to treat him the way you want to be treated. And if you can't treat him the way you want to be treated, then you're going to be in trouble. If you can't honor your husband as if he was the Creator, this what I'm not making this up, y'all. It's in front of your face right there. Bam. Read it and reap. You don't like that? Oh well. It's not my fault. I didn't make the rules. Read them and weep. You see it. Y'all can read. If you're not doing what this book says, then you fucking up. And you're not doing your job. And you're not doing what the Creator wants. Okay? Now, let's go here with marriage is what? Honorable. So you're supposed to honor your husband in every way. And husband, please honor your wife. And all. And the bed. Whoa. Slow down. That's a trick. We're going to stop that right there. Remember I proved to y'all that, what's the word? Yeah, see, that's a pagan. So when you read this, they snuck some pagan shit in here. Now, when you have, you're dealing with your wife and the, and